Hi, welcome back to the Jesmonite YouTube channel. Today we're going to cover our new product, Gloss Sealer, which is an improved version of acrylic sealer to provide a glossy finish. We've found that lots of customers have been asking for this product, so today we're going to go over it, talk about how to use it, where it can be applied, and what the best things are to do with it. Let's get into it. There's various methods of applying the product. We're going to show you application with a sponge, a brush, and a spray bottle today. So initially we're going to show you how the product goes on with the brush. For the purpose of this video, we're going to be using a really fine makeup brush to make sure that you can get a really good application onto the product. You'll find for best results, you want to dilute it down 50-50 with clean, cold tap water, and then brush on lightly whilst applying not too much pressure to make sure you get a good, even surface finish. So initially we'll go onto this candle jar, and I'm going to brush it on lightly. As you'll see, I've already pre-diluted it down 50-50, and I'll show you the best application method. You want to make sure you don't get too much on your brush. Overloading it can create uneven finishes. So really, we want to just dust it on lightly and work in the amount that we've got gradually whilst we move it around. If you get any excess, that can be worked off as well. You'll see that it slightly enhances the colour as well as we're brushing it on. You want to continue the motion that you start with. So if we start with up and down, you want to continue that all the way around. If you continue to work back and forwards in the same motion throughout the entire piece, taking off any excess on the brush, you'll see that I put a tiny amount on my brush here, yet that tiny amount has really gone a long way and is probably enough to coat the whole piece. It's best to apply your second coat either neat or again with the 50-50 dilution before the first coat is completely set. You'll find that it gets to a point where the first coat is kind of absorbed into the material but not completely dry. That is the best time to apply a second coat. The 50-50 dilution aids the chemical bonding process to make sure you get the best possible results. So again, we'll get a small amount on our brush and we'll brush another layer on. Again, you can build these up. These are just our recommendations. You can find your own best work in practice. Another great way of applying the product is by using a foam sponge. So we've got, again, our diluted 50-50 gloss sealer. We're going to dip our sponge into it and we're going to apply that to this clock face here, which has been treated with the Jesmonite decorative paints. You'll find that the product goes a really, really long way in small amounts. So do not over apply. You can always overcoat it afterwards. It's always best to start with a small quantity and then gradually build up if you need to. The smallest bit does go really far. So you'll find that if I brush it on lightly with the sponge, and then add more as I need to, as opposed to putting too much on, that'll give us the best surface finish. Another great way of applying the product is by using a spray bottle. We've watered it down again, 50-50. We're going to spray apply it. We're going to spray apply these ones from a distance with a mist spray, and then on the other ones we're going to spray apply it and just brush it in. It's a great way of getting the product onto the surface if you want to brush it in afterwards. Again, to get a different level of gloss, it's all about a matter of building the layers up. So on some of these we've done 2 layers at 50-50. If you want to build up a certain gloss finish, just apply more layers. It's a great way of getting an even coat onto the surface without overloading it. I hope you found this video useful and you've learned more about Jesmonite Gloss Sealer. To learn more about other products in our range, feel free to check out our official YouTube channel or our website, www.jesmonite.com.